First contact. Commander Nora Rivers stared through the viewport of Research Station Omega, watching crystal snowflakes dance across Europa's frozen landscape. The Jupiter moon's eternal winter had become home to her crew of 12 over the past 18 months, but today something felt different. "Commander, you need to see this," Lieutenant James Harrison called from his monitoring station. His fingers flew across the holographic display, revealing thermal imaging of something moving beneath the ice sheets. "Analysis?" Nora asked, approaching with measured steps. "It's organic, approximately humanoid, but the thermal pattern is unlike anything we've recorded," James replied, his voice wavering. "Whatever it is, it's heading straight for us." The science team gathered around, faces illuminated by blue screen glow. Dr. Regina Walsh studied the readings intently. "These patterns suggest a biological structure we've never encountered. It's generating its own internal heat source." "Security protocols?" Nora asked her head of security. "Already implemented, Commander," Marcus Chen confirmed, checking his tablet. "But our defense systems aren't registering it as a threat. It's as if the signature is somehow familiar to our computers." Before Nora could respond, a soft humming filled the station, resonating through the metal walls. Through the viewport, they watched as the ice below began to glow with otherworldly blue light. "Everyone to their stations," Nora ordered calmly. "Dr. Walsh, prepare the containment lab. Harrison, keep those sensors running." The creature emerged from the ice like a ghost rising through mist. Its form was distinctly feminine, with skin shifting between translucent and opalescent. Long silver-white hair floated around its head as if suspended in water. What struck Nora most were its eyes, deep violet orbs that seemed to hold galaxies within them. The being approached the airlock, moving with impossible grace in the zero-gravity environment. To everyone's shock, it interfaced with their security systems as if it had known the protocols all along. "Commander," Marcus called out tensely, "she's requesting entry using our own codes." Nora made a decision that would change humanity forever. "Open the airlock." Containment protocols in effect, but no aggressive measures. "This is a first contact situation we don't want to mess up." The alien entered with fluid grace, requiring no protective suit. "I am Vera," she spoke, her voice carrying harmonics that made the air vibrate. "I come seeking sanctuary and—" She paused, her galaxy-filled eyes fixing directly on Nora, understanding. "You speak our language?" Dr. Walsh asked, scientific curiosity overwhelming caution. "I speak all languages," Vera replied. "Your broadcasts have reached far into the void. We have been listening, learning, waiting for the right moment." She moved closer to Nora, the air temperature rising slightly around her. "Your species intrigues us, your determination, your resilience, your capacity for adaptation. Why have you chosen to reveal yourself now? Why here on Europa?" Nora asked. Vera's expression shifted to something resembling vulnerability. "My people are dying. We've spent millennia exploring the cosmos, seeking compatible species to help us survive. Most proved inadequate." Her gaze lingered on each crew member. "But humans, you have something special. A spark we haven't seen in eons. What exactly are you proposing?" Nora asked. "A merger," Vera replied. "Not just of our species, but of our potential. My people can offer technologies beyond your imagining, knowledge that would advance your civilization by centuries. In return, we need partners." Small crystals had already begun forming in impossible patterns along the station walls. "Your world is about to transform, Commander Rivers," Vera said with a slight smile. "The only question is whether you will embrace that transformation or resist it." Transformation. 2 weeks after Vera's arrival, Research Station Omega had transformed beyond recognition. Crystal formations grew along the corridors like frozen flowers, pulsing with an inner light that matched the rhythm of their hearts. The crew adapted to the changes with surprising ease. Dr. Regina Walsh studied her latest blood samples with growing fascination. "Commander," she called as Nora entered the lab, "you need to see this." She gestured to the microscope where human cells danced with mysterious crystalline structures. "Our physiology is changing at the molecular level. It's as if Vera's mere presence is catalyzing some kind of evolutionary leap." Nora observed the strange mutations. "Is it dangerous?" "Quite the opposite," Regina replied excitedly. "These changes are enhancing cellular regeneration and improving neural connectivity. We're becoming more." Lieutenant Harrison appeared in the doorway, his composure shaken. "Commander, we've got another situation. The quantum communications array is picking up signals we shouldn't be able to receive. Signals from everywhere." In the communications hub, screens displayed patterns of light that moved with conscious intent. Vera stood at the center, manipulating energy fields around her, silver hair floating in an invisible breeze. "Your species is beginning to awaken," she said without turning. "The crystalline structures in your cells are aligning with the cosmic web. Soon you will see as we see, feel as we feel." Marcus emerged from his security station. "Commander, I've been monitoring vital signs. Brain wave patterns are synchronizing with these crystal formations, we're becoming part of some kind of network." "A neural lattice," Vera corrected, turning with those star-pulsing eyes. "My people discovered it eons ago, the living consciousness connecting all matter in the universe. We learned to use it for travel, communication, even reproduction. But our connection grew too strong. We began losing our individuality, our passion, our drive to evolve." She approached Nora with liquid grace. "That's why we sought you out. Humans possess the perfect balance of individual will and collective potential. You resist the lattice even as you embrace it." Dr. Walsh burst in with new data. "The changes in our DNA are accelerating, and hormonal levels are fluctuating in patterns I've never seen, as if our bodies are preparing for something." "The merging begins," Vera said softly. "Your bodies recognize the potential even before your minds grasp it. We will create something new together, a hybrid species combining human passion with cosmic awareness." "What about consent?" Marcus demanded. "Did you plan to ask before initiating these changes?" "Your bodies have already chosen," Vera replied, gesturing to crystal formations growing from their skin in delicate frost patterns. "Your conscious minds are simply catching up to what your cellular memory already knows, that this is the next step in your evolution." Nora watched as small crystals formed along her forearm, creating patterns that responded to her thoughts. "How many of us will be affected?" "All who wish to be," Vera answered, "but the first transformation wave will focus on those most compatible, those whose genetic structure resonates most strongly with the cosmic lattice." Lieutenant Harrison studied the communication patterns with growing understanding. "These signals aren't random, they're memories. Your people's memories. And soon they will be yours," Vera confirmed. "The knowledge of 1,000,000 civilizations, experiences of countless generations, all preserved in the crystal matrix." Revelation. 3 days later, Commander Nora Rivers stood in the observation dome, watching as crystal formations spread across Europa's surface in geometric patterns that mirrored the stars above. The crystallization process within the crew had accelerated, creating intricate lattices beneath their skin that glowed with inner light when emotions ran high. "Beautiful, isn't it?" Vera appeared beside her, seemingly materializing from the air itself. Her form had grown more substantial since their first meeting, as if the human presence strengthened her. "What happens when the transformation is complete?" Nora asked, watching crystal facets catch light along her wrists. "Something unprecedented," Vera replied. "My people believed merging with compatible species would save us from dissolution, but we never anticipated this level of symbiosis." Dr. Walsh entered, her eyes now flecked with violet starlight. "Commander, we've decoded portions of the lattice communications. They're not just memories, they're genetic instructions." Marcus followed, looking troubled despite the crystalline beauty spreading across his dark skin. "Reproduction protocols," he stated flatly. "The lattice is preparing us for cross-species breeding. The revelation hung heavy in the air. Vera didn't deny it. You didn't come seeking sanctuary, Nora realized. You came seeking mates. Survival, Vera corrected gently. My people are the last of their kind, scattered across galaxies, fading into the cosmic web. We've watched thousands of species, but only humans possess the genetic resilience and adaptability necessary for successful hybridization. Lieutenant Harrison joined them, brandishing new data. The compatible crew members are showing hormonal changes consistent with fertility enhancement. His eyes met Nora's. 7 crew members, Commander. Including you. Nora felt her heart rate increase, crystals on her skin pulsing in response. What exactly will this hybrid child be, Vera? The first of a new species, Vera answered, with human form but cosmic consciousness, able to navigate both physical reality and the lattice. A bridge between worlds. And if we refuse? Marcus challenged. The process can be halted, Vera acknowledged, but the changes already within you cannot be reversed. You would exist in a liminal state, neither fully human nor fully cosmic. Dr. Walsh approached Nora with medical readings. These changes are enhancing us, Commander. Cellular degeneration has stopped. Neural pathways are multiplying exponentially. We're evolving. Evolution without consent is invasion, Marcus countered. Is it? Lieutenant Harrison asked softly. Something in me recognized her immediately. Like I've known this was coming my entire life. Nora felt it too, a strange familiarity, as if Vera's arrival fulfilled some ancient genetic memory.